An ideal future would be a future in which individuals control their data and organization can use this data for good.
So in the future that I imagine, patients get treated earlier and more appropriately with respect to their own characteristics.
The future I'd like to see with the Data for Good project is one where all aid workers, when they arrive to work, when they start doing their day-to-day activities, that they would have the right data to do their job.
In the future, I hope that architects and engineers and constructors can use low-carbon design tools like the one I'm developing.
My vision is to integrate my technology in every application where drowsiness monitoring is critical for safety.
I just love where it's going, and I'm looking forward to implement what I've learned into other projects as well.
That you should never be afraid to follow your dreams.
My name is Sébastien de Letaille. I'm 30 years old and I'm from Brussels in Belgium. So Data for Good is a project that was inspired from our day-to-day work. We're working for telecom operators in their big data field. We got in touch with the Gates Foundation, we got in touch with the World Bank, and they said, hey, can you help us build Data for Good apps on this same data?
I'm Marne Pauwels, I'm 28 years old and I am a product engineer. I developed Wakati. Wakati is actually a way to preserve fruits and vegetables where you don't have access to the grid. So especially for in developing countries, it's just a low-cost, affordable solution for increasing your profits when you are a smallholder farmer.
I'm Catherine de Wolf and I'm 25. I study at MIT. I'm doing my PhD in architecture and I'm from Belgium. I developed two tools. The first one is a database where you can input buildings all over the world and compare them to other buildings in terms of material quantities and carbon emissions. And the second part, like a computer-aided design tool that helps architects lower the impact of their buildings.
I'm Thibaut, I'm 32, I come from Belgium and I work on data mining applied to personalized medicine. In the company where I work, we are working among other projects on a project on rheumatology, which will affect potentially the lives of millions of patients in Europe and outside Europe by helping them to improve the diagnosis of the pathology and then the choice of a correct treatment for them.
My name is Jérôme Wertz, I'm the CEO of Phasia. I come from Liège in Belgium, and we have developed a new technology for drowsiness monitoring for safety.
Yves-Alexandre de Montjoie. I come from Liège and my project is OpenPDS. It's a technical solution to give individual control over their data and a way to use their data while safeguarding their privacy.
My name is Yves van Ilgem. I was born in Mechelen, living in London, Belgium today. Sensor is actually aspiring to be the doctor of every structure that is big and made of concrete and or steel, such as offshore wind turbines, petrochemical plants, pipelines, bridges, dams, and all of these. We detect diseases before they break out.
What inspires me is to see great architecture out of unconventional materials, seeing people using new or natural materials in a new way with new forms and shapes.
People inspires me.
I don't know precisely, I like to get involved in the society where I live, and it's also a chain of opportunities, and I think that bridging technology and healthcare is very motivating.
For me, it's about bridging science and engineering and trying to help bring a little bit of the science to make a better world.
What are we? We are young entrepreneurs, young innovators that think to the future by bringing new technology and new energy in innovation.
I try to contribute to the community of young innovators. With my background as a designer, I can look at challenges like global warming from a different perspective as a scientist.
The ability to use big data, the ability to extract value out of data, but with innovation coming from emerging markets. This is what I'd like to bring to the MIT community.
Every second, for every person in West Africa, there was a systematic data that was created, and it's called telecom data.
Arthritis is a complex disease which touches about 1.5 million new patients each year just in the EU.
We have integrated a high-speed camera into the frame of eyeglasses that takes images of your eyes.
You can actually take this, buy this on the market, bring it home yourself, install it, and have a profit.
Imagine one day that you have a situation where the flu virus has infested your body, and 2 days before you start coughing, you receive a message on your phone stating it's getting there.
If we want to avoid extreme climate disruptions, we need to reduce carbon emissions now.
And today, I present two challenges and one solution to use data while preserving Earth's privacy.
This is now a special winner focusing on social impact of technology for the world. Arn.
The Innovator of the Year, the rock star, is Yves van Ingelgem.
I really found it a very interesting experience. I was very pleased with the reaction of the crowd, so I'm still trying to get my head around it, and I hope I will know better tomorrow.
Tell a story, connect a tribe, lead a movement, and make change. And this is why I want to tell you that how important it is to tell your story, and you guys to be here to help us make change, help us make a difference.
Choose your battles. Wherever that is, it's possible to innovate, make things better, and then you'll be successful.
I would say that you do not have to fear to get a project started.
Find something that you're really passionate about.
To use their knowledge and their energy in order to innovate for improving the life of people.
Follow what you like, follow your passion.
Feel the fear and do it anyway.
You have to do and try, and you'd be surprised on what you discover and what you can achieve when doing it, when thinking out of the box and when pursuing your dreams.